So, I have no clue how much you hear me because I'm full speed on the motorway. But we're off. First day on our trip to France. Well, first of all, we will ride over a mountain pass to the south side of the Alps. And yeah, let's see where that takes us. Leaving home gets more difficult with every year that I get older, I feel. I'm riding through France down to Spain. In Spain I will meet up with a group of chaps from the UK. We will ride in the Picos de Europa. The whole tour will be led by Rich. He's also a YouTuber, much bigger than I am, from the Richie Vida channel. But before we meet there, I have 5 days of riding down to France. Today I will go, as I said, over the Alps, over Fourca Pass, down to Valais. Then I'll take it into France over the Col de la Montée to Chamonix. And from there we are riding towards the Loire Valley. And yeah, I'm super sad. The routes I ride now are the routes that I basically do every time I ride to the mountains. This is somehow always the beginning, but today it seems to be the beginning of something, yeah, much bigger. And I think we will talk about that some more. And on the other hand, I am super excited. I'm looking forward to this tour, and I was planning it since months on end, and it was not very clear to me if I will go or if I won't go. But yeah, here I am. So let's see. We might have a little bit of traffic ahead of us. There is a traffic jam towards the Gotthard tunnel. That's usual. We have Ascension weekend, so it's a public holiday here in Switzerland, and a lot of people take the days off. And we will see how we get through that, but it's a similar direction, but it's not the same direction that we have to go. So yeah, good. I'd say I'll catch you later, and I keep on riding.
I've left home before, but this time feels different. Not just because the trip is longer. Last night I went through the motions: chain, oil, tightening straps, routine tests, but a way to make myself ready for the trip. I'm off the motorway now, heading into the twisties. From here I follow the old Camino that will at some point lead me all the way down to Spain.
So we're off the motorway to avoid the traffic jam, and that's actually the much nicer route. It's just a little bit slower, and obviously right now there is also a lot of traffic here because Google Maps gets anybody and their grandmother over this route. Yeah, but it's very nice. It's a nice day. I'm riding behind a German fellow. I don't know if you can see that. And we're making at least some pace. It's nice. I'm getting more and more excited for this tour. So, I think we made it through the worst traffic. I have to go slow a little bit here. This is the last village before we take a right turn up into the mountains. It's beautiful weather. I expected it to be a little bit, well, a little bit warmer, colder, wetter. Now wetter, that's the word. Sorry, I don't have my full width with me yet. Straight ahead is the Gotthard that goes to Italy, and we are going to the right towards France, or Valais and then France. Yeah, let's enjoy the ride for a little bit.
Fourca Pass is one of my favorite passes. While the valley is green and lush in early summer, the pass opened on the weekend that I'm riding it now. There is still a lot of snow up there, but the Swiss road services could deal with that one. The more dangerous thing while the path stays closed for quite long are avalanches. And you can see that here. We have still a lot of snow up there and you have to be careful with it. I know 3/4 of the route that I'm riding today very well, but still there is something that is unknown. There is a voice in my head that tells me that something isn't right even. I got to find out later what that was, but for now let's still enjoy this part of home. Even though I already feel like Samwise Gamgee, being as far from home as never before.
So, this is as far as I usually go when I ride down here. Usually I turn to the right up here. I don't know if you can see it, but there is a road up there that leads back home. But for us today it's straight ahead towards Valais and then France. Oh, it's beautiful. I feel much better now. The only job I have right now is riding. And that's super nice. It's very, very windy. Up there on the mountains I was like, oh, I was almost feeling that I'll get blown off my bike. So that was not as nice, especially not with the panniers on it. But I guess this will get better. The temperature already increased by 8 degrees Celsius, so let's see. All wet here? Careful. Ta-da! Okay, so we're down from the passes, now riding through the Rhone Valley, so the valley where the river Rhone flows through, obviously, southern Switzerland, and I am now heading directly to the west through this valley, all the way until Chamonix, where we will see the Mont Blanc if we are lucky, if there are not too many clouds. Oh, a lot of motorcycles. Okay, yeah, so this is the classic old Swiss way to build houses, and sometimes you also have those new ones, the ugly ones. But it's a beautiful ride. It's sunny here on the south side of Switzerland. So yeah, and based on my navigation device here, I have 220 kilometers ahead of me, and I would arrive within roughly 4 hours. Well, let's see what we can do there. That's only an estimation for the first day. I can anytime ride further if I want to. So this was just how I chopped up the route down to Spain with the minimum that I have to make. But if I want to continue riding afterwards, then I'm free to do so. Yeah, I just had a small break, ate some brownies and a few sandwiches that my wife made for me. Best sandwiches ever. And I'm now a little bit more in high spirits. I was fairly sad, and it still hurts me to leave home. But it's also a great day to ride a motorcycle, a great adventure, and a great day to make those experiences. Good, then I'll keep on riding, and I'd say I'll catch you later. I'm on a motorway again, or on a expressway at least. Yeah, still riding towards the west. Half of the way through the Rhone Valley over to France is approximately done now. Had to stop to get some cash, because in France they pay with the euro, right, while we still have Swiss francs in Switzerland. And yeah, oh, braking. So I will keep you posted this road, I mean, I rode it many times before. When I still trained for the mountain guide exam, I was quite a lot in this area. It's the most mountainous region in Switzerland. But it's yeah, that road, this particular road is not very beautiful. So I will catch you later. I would say on the border to France. I made it through the valley in Valais, the main valley. It was yeah, it was, to be honest, not even super pleasant, because I had a lot of headwind. So yeah, but now I'm riding towards the border of France. It's the Col de la Montesse that I'm riding over. So I'm still on the Swiss side, but on the top there is the border to France, and then I'll go down to Chamonix. Let's see. Based on my plan, it's 92 kilometers left. On the motorway I was a little bit like, why am I doing that? Because it was really shitty to drive or to ride with all the headwind. So it's yeah, but now it's beautiful again, and let's see where the day takes us. Still in high spirits, not as fresh as in the morning, but I have a full tank of fuel. I just had a Coke, and so enough power to go ahead and see what France brings us. And here we are. There up in front is the border. Let's see if they want something from us, or if we can just roll past it. Nobody here. I think then we can leave. And that's it. Welcome to France. As I said, Col de Montette to Chamonix. Oh, it's nice riding here. As said, while riding through Valais, I was a little bit frustrated. I was getting hot. I had headwind and everything was shit. And now this is great. This is beautiful. So we're descending down into the valley, and as you can see, they are all boldly riding on my side of the road. Fucking idiots. I might have to beep that. Oh, it's really beautiful. I mean, the Chamonix Valley is one of the most beautiful places on earth, I know. It's wow. Ah. So up there behind the clouds is actually the Mont Blanc, highest mountain of Europe proper. The Mont Blanc is the one with the clouds on top of it. And to the left, I don't know if you can see that. Maybe I will try to zoom in on the video. But there is the Aiguille du Midi. It's the, well, noon spire. And the front, that's what we look at, is the north face. And I actually climbed that with a friend once. It's a very nice climb. I spent a lot of time in Chamonix when I was still training for the mountain guide exam, and it's somehow nice to be back here. I certainly have to bring my wife. But today we're not lingering here. You can see it's still early in the year. It's a lot of snow up there, but we're riding past Chamonix on our way deeper into France. And yeah, let's see where that takes us. Oh, doggy. I mean, this is so classic West Alps. If you look at those spires rising up to the sky, and here the Mont Blanc again. Oh, it's such a beautiful place. I think, was it Mark Twight or was it Conrad Anker? Somebody said that Chamonix is the center of the universe when it comes to mountaineering. When it comes to mountaineering, they are certainly right. I object to the center of the universe theory from a more philosophical point of view, but that's the beauty is definitely here, and also the opportunities if somebody is an avid mountaineer, right? Here are the French gas stations, but I'm all full. I fueled up before I left Switzerland, so yeah. And now back on a expressway. I wouldn't say it's a motorway. So, and there we are off the expressway and have another little mountain pass in front of us. Let's see how that is. Could be beautiful. I'm aware that I repeat myself, but I'm rolling towards the end of our today's journey. I'm not sure where I will stay. I have to check with booking afterwards for something nice here in the area. But yeah, it's really, I mean, the landscape is nice, right? It's a nice place here. It almost looks like where I grew up, and that's a little bit the issue right now, because I wonder, hey, why am I riding away so far just to be in a place where it looks like where I was born, right? That right now what I'm doing here does not make too much sense to me. On the other hand, I also don't want to be all negative, right? I know that might also be annoying for you guys, but yeah, I'm just sharing what I feel right now, and it's really this, yeah, what the hell am I doing here, right? So, but I'm sure, I mean, at the latest down in Spain with the other guys, it will be great, and let's see what France still has to offer, right? I mean, if I'm in the area with basically in the lower range of the Alps, that it looks the same in most places where you are in the same altitude area, that's likely. So I'm sure that France has more to offer than this. But right now I'm just a little bit down, not super stoked. And yeah, but let's see. Let's finish today's trek, then let's get ourselves a hotel, and then we will see what happens next. Literally complaining 3 minutes ago, and now I'm riding through this beautiful little canyon That was really cool. So it's yeah, it's not all bad. A lot of other motorcyclists. And I have to check where I have to go. Oh, over there. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Here and here. Yeah. Here we are. I mean, not finally, but that's our road. So here I am again. Now, as you can see maybe on the map, I just ride past Albertville. This was basically the end point of my today's trek that I planned. And I stopped here to look for a hotel or some, at least a B&B or something like that. And I found something that looked very nice. It's 50 kilometers. I don't know what's that in miles. I will just stick with kilometers for this trip. And yeah, I'll be there in roughly half an hour or so. It's the dinner should be included. And let's see where it takes us. It has very good ratings on Google, and yeah. And I also opened up more vents on my jacket. It feels much better now. It's getting pretty warm. We have 26 degrees Celsius. That's not what I originally expected for today. But hey, it is what it is, right? Okay, so this is the first toll station. I have no fucking clue what to do here. Let's see. Ticket. Okay, so it seems that I have just to pull it out, get it in there, then head on my way. Okay, that was easy. I assume that on the next stop I will have to hand in that ticket again, so I better don't lose it, and then I will likely have to pay something. Okay, we can handle that. Oh, yeah, the next challenge. But we will get that. I think I have to go into one of the middle ones. Chair. Okay. Okay. So I will first need the ticket. Then I can pay $2. Voila. Off we go. Okay, that worked reasonably well. Huh. I think I can do that. Okay. So where do we have to go now? To the left, on a rolling stop, and let's go. 8 kilometers. Yeah, I'll see you there.
I don't want to sugarcoat it. This day was hard. Emotionally, it was the low point of the whole journey. And I'm fine with admitting that. Missing your wife, your family, your friend, that's a good thing. But even then, I did not forget it's a privilege to set out on an adventure like this. covering distances in a day that would have taken weeks just a century ago, and were unthinkable for ordinary people just 2 centuries back. On a positive note, I found that if you're willing to at least ride for an additional half an hour to 45 minutes, you will almost always be able to find some location where you can sleep, even if you're on your way on the Camino, which is fairly frequented during that time.
Is it this?
And as you can see, I'm still searching for the house where I will actually stay, but very soon I will arrive there.
83.
And this is where I'm actually supposed to be. Okay, so I made it to my hotel, my hostel, my bed and breakfast, whatever it is. I actually have half board, but it's a family run. It's a little bit like a farm, and it's really beautiful. They even have a pool outside, which I already used. I don't want to film it right now because there is another family with children, and I don't want to film their children in the pool. That would be very weird. But maybe I'll show you some footage of the place afterwards. I'm a little bit tired, a little bit knackered. It was a draining day, emotionally draining, maybe. But yeah, I arrived well. I feel quite okay right now, so I'm good. And I would say I will see you tomorrow on the next lap of the journey.